Hi, I'm Ben. I'm from Zks Martial Arts. Today I'm going to go through one of our first podcasts about things that are important for your children in their martial arts program. At Zks Martial Arts we're bringing in something new. We're bringing in something called the value scheme. The idea of this is so that they can do things at home outside of class. We're looking at the most important thing today, which is belt tying and attire, as we're calling it, which is the first badge that they're going to be earning. Just so that you know, the badges are going to be not mandatory, so that you can obviously pick and choose when they decide to go in. The way it's going to work with the value scheme is at the end of the half-term mark, we're going to have little check cards that we're going to be giving the children. They need to mark off different tasks that they need to complete in that 6-week period. It could be at home, it can be in the class, or it could be at school. On the list is half a dozen different things that they need to do. They need to do at least 4 of them, just so that we can see that they've done them. They'll also be on our website, smallshout.co.uk, where our members area, and they'll be able to have a list of tasks there as well that they complete, and you as a parent can leave comments. Once they've completed the card, they'll bring them to class, give them to us as the instructors, and then we will give them their badge, very much like they're getting Scouts or Beavers. As I say, it's completely free and also not mandatory within the syllabus. What I'm going to do now, before we look at how to tie a belt, is explain the importance of the martial arts belt within our group. Belts signify the length of time and experience that they've gained within the martial art. Every martial art has a different belt system. Now, belts were believed to have come around about the 18th century, and they originally came from the idea and concept that they would be given a piece of material, or like a handkerchief effectively, marking the beginning of their journey within their training. That handkerchief, or that piece of material, they would use within their training, so to mop their brow, cuts and bruises, etc., and it would eventually start to change colour. The belts signify that. Now obviously that's not particularly hygienic for us, especially with children, so that's the reason why belts were used. We also obviously then, to denote what belt they are, we do gradings. Now I'll explain about gradings and how they work at another time, but today, as I say, it's all about belt tying. We want the children to be able to tie their own belts. Now, there's lots of different ways of doing it, but I'm going to show you how we do it and how easy it is for them to do it themselves. We want them to do it. Okay, so we're going to show you how to do it at home, but then we want them to try and do it in class. We also want them to remember that they've earned that belt, and they should be respectful, and they should keep that respect for the belt and not leaving it lying on the floor. And again, we hope that you as parents can obviously instill that to them at home as well, about the elements of respect, especially with things that they've achieved. Right, we're going to move on to the belt tying. I'm going to get my young son, in fact, he's going to help me out today. I'm going to get him to show you how it's tied up, okay, and then I'm going to show you how I would tie it up on a child so you can see exactly the best way of doing it. This is my son, Archie. He's obviously doing the classes at Zks Martial Arts as well. Now, before we get started, a couple of things, and as a parent myself, I understand some of the issues in terms of frustration and trying to get your child to do something. It takes a little while for them to grasp the concept of how to tie up a belt. In fact, it's very tricky. It's as hard as them learning how to tie up their shoelaces. However, said that, it will help them with their shoelaces as well. Now, I'm going to get Archie to demonstrate how to tie up the belt. Okay, so I'm going to get him to do it on his own. I'm then going to bring in somebody else and I'm going to do the belt on them and how I would do it at home. Okay, right, Archie, would you mind taking off your belt, please? Okay, now first off, when we do the belt, we to help them is start off by folding it in half. Might take them a little while to get this, and the best way to do it is to get the both ends together. Okay. Do you want to move this way, Archie, so they can all see? Right, once they've done that, then the whole point of that is so they find the middle of the belt. So he's just going to open up the middle, and he's going to pop that underneath his navel, under his belly button. They wrap it around themselves. Now, their left hand, okay, get them to wave it at you. Okay, they're going to put that over the top of their right. Now, this is where a lot of people go wrong with this. The one they've put over the top needs to go up underneath everything. Okay, including the bit they've wrapped around themselves earlier. pull it tight. And again, another way that I found it's been quite easy for them to get to grips with this knot, which is the tricky bit now, is just to tuck it just behind all the bits that they've just done. Now, I call that the top part. This is the bottom part. So now he's going to get the bottom loop through, and now he's going to let go, and he's now, because that's held there, he can quite literally just grab with the other hand and then pull them simultaneously, and that's it. That's how to tie up the belt. Now I'm going to show you how to put the belt on when you face the child. Now I've got Grace in front of me here, so I'm going to fold the belt in half. I'm going to open up the fold, wrap it round. Now, obviously bearing in mind I'm now the opposite, so I'm going to have to reverse my hand. So it's my right hand that now crosses over my left. That one then goes up under everything, so that now becomes the top. So that's the top part, that's the bottom. The top one I'm going to make into a loop. This hand I'm going to pop through, grab hold, and pull. And that's it. That's how to tie up a belt. Okay, thanks Grace. Give me a high five. Awesome.